Now let's see if this is working. I don't even know if this is actually working. Can anybody hear me, see me, any of this? Testing this out first time, so if it's kind of wonky, that is the reason why. What's up Wednesday? I see that I got one viewer. Let me know if you see me, hear me, any of the above. That will help a lot. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, so let's try this here. What's up, brother? What's up, Troy? Welcome, welcome. Still trying to set this up. This is the first time doing this live stream thing. Never done it before, so you know. Hopefully everybody else is paying attention like you are, and you know, come and holla and say what's up. Let me know if you hear me. Nice, nice. Glad to know that you can hear me. I don't know if there's some lag in here, but you know, this is again the first time I'm trying this out. Just making sure that everybody knows what's up. Again, never done this before, so this is all like learning on a whim kind of thing. So, you know. So what's up with you, Troy? You do a nice workout today? What was the what were you working, if you did work out today? deadlifts, eh? 405. Damn, brother. What's your PR so far? What's your PR right now? $460, not bad, not bad. For one? Or for a double? I know I'm probably lagging a bit here. I'm trying to fix that. Haven't fixed that part yet. Let me know also if it's lagging. Again, I'm trying to at least find some way to change that, or at least make it a little bit. Oh, you're aiming for 500 by summer, eh? He'll definitely hit that, man. I could see that happening for sure. Yeah, there is some mad lagging, eh? Let's see if I can modify that. See if I can go to streaming options. How do I change that? I see somebody else is here. I'd love if they were able to say something though. I don't mind an audience, you know, a viewer, you know. But I'd love to know what's up, you know. We are you know, doing What's Up Wednesday, you know, I'd love to know what's up. Still trying to change the way this thing actually records, or even just the whole lagging situation. I thought that maybe that it would at least fix that, or at least make it easier to navigate through, but unfortunately I am having some trouble. I don't know what just happened. Is the lagging still there? And David Late, that's the dude that they were thinking is not natty or is natty, eh? I don't know. I don't like to judge, you know, people's physique and people's thing that people do. You know, if the man's gonna claim that he's natty, you know, give him by his word. You know, if it's his own pride, it's his own thing. If he thinks that he or you know, if he's gonna go and do what he's got to do to prove it, go ahead, prove it. You know, but I really don't think that we really should judge, you know, a person's abilities on being on just juice. You know what I mean? The last thing even myself wants to be known for is to be known for actually juicing. That's, you know, a horrible thing to happen. And especially in this day and age, everybody's being judged over, you know, everything. So for him, I'm sure that sucks. What do you think? And there you go. If he's your hero, man, then, you know, support him, and you know, back him up. Again, you know, especially when you have people like yourself and many others look up to you, especially you should be trying to defend yourself and not listen to people judging you based off of, you know, just thoughts. You know, there's no evidence that people have to say that a person is natural, not natural, whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? Nobody's a doctor. Nobody knows people's physics or physiques, I should say, and nobody knows what their body is able to make happen. You know, it's all hard work, and I'm sure that the guy works hard, you know, in the gym day in, day out, and whatever the case might be, sacrifice the world to give him the physique he's got. Now, if he is you know, doing a little bit on the side, then, you know, if people are asking, tell them. If he doesn't want to tell them, that's his, you know, that's his mind to say if he is or he isn't. That's all on him. Like even Castleberry, that man is pushing some major weight right now. Larry Wheels, he's pushing some you know, some major weight. I you know, people are gonna say that they're on juice or they're lifting fake weights, etc., etc. You know, why is anybody gonna hate on people for, you know, something that they're making money off of? Why are you gonna hate? You know, if you don't like what they're doing, don't watch them. Or if you want to do something, go and do what they're doing. You know, don't hate on somebody for something that they're being made famous for. You know how hard it is just to stand out. You know, if they're standing out, let them stand out. Let them be proud of what they're doing. That's up to them if they don't feel good about it at the end of the day, right? Jason Blaha. I've never heard of Jason Blaha. Is that a new guy or? Let's see if I can look him up. Give me 1 second there, boss. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel and everything. He looks like a natural type of guy. I don't think he would be doing anything out of the whim. What do you think? Is he apparently known for cheating or being on the juice too? Oh, is that so, Kenny? All right, so let me see if I could go deeper into his deadlift. And this is which federation is he under with this record? I personally, I love deadlifts. If I could deadlift all hurt afterwards, I'd be doing it every day. How about you guys? How often do you deadlift a week? I myself, I don't think I could deadlift more than twice a week before just like overdoing it. I personally love doing it. I would do it every maybe 3-4 days, but not every day. That'd be just way too taxing. Plus, I love my leg days too, so doing leg days and deadlifts would just be, you know, a little too much. 4 times, Troy. Damn, bro. So your back is like just mint then. Do you do a beltless or do you do it more with the belt? I personally do a lot of my deadlifts beltless, so again, if I was to do that, I'd just be spent. I'd be done. Damn, bro. Okay, you got mad respects for me. And pulling 460 and no straps. Oh, I hear that. I hear that. So you don't do none of the assistant stuff. You don't use none of that stuff, eh? You take any breaks in between your sets, or you just straight just bang 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 them out and get it done with? No breaks and 10 sets. Damn. I can definitely say I'm jealous, bro. That is a feat. So 4 times, so I'm assuming you do it like every other day then. Do you mix anything else with the those deadlift days, or do you do like your back and deadlift days, then you do like a chest and other kind of things? What's up, Terrence? How you doing? What's up Wednesday? Welcome. And you do it with chin-ups, okay. I want to get one of those weighted belts as well. I love doing my chin-ups too. I like doing the chin-ups, and I like doing the wide grip chin-ups or pull-ups as well. But I want to get one of those weighted belts. You just get so much more out of having it weighted. Even doing dips as well. I want to incorporate a lot more dips, get my triceps, you know, more built and stocky. I got some big triceps anyways, but, you know, why not get bigger if you can, right? We got 4 people in the room. So I see that there's Kenny, I see Troy, I see Terrence. Who is this mystery 4th person? I'd love you to say what's up, hi. I just want to know what's good. If you had a choice between overhead press and bench press. Dude. It depends. If I had a choice between overhead press and the bench press, I would say I'd go for an overhead press. I like the bench press, but I don't know. It's something that you enjoy more. I feel that even though I do have bum shoulders, I love as you guys know, I have the you know, the growth of the overhead press series that I do on my channel. But I love doing just overhead presses as a whole. You know, it's just the technique, the form, the way of performing them. It's just, you know, I just love that. And the way about bench press is that for bench press, it depends on the bench that you're using to do your bench pressing. It depends on, you know, if you're doing an incline, if you're doing a decline. I personally love doing all my bench pressing incline because I just love having that, you know, bigger upper chest. But if I had to do the choice, I'd definitely say the overhead press would be my favorite thing. I like having that stocky, you know, broad shoulder or front shoulders, front delts popping at all times. So, you know, that would be my one of choice. And if I had one wish, what would it be? I don't know. You know, I'm a person that I'm happy no matter what the situation is. So, you know, I don't really want much. You know, I have a son, so you know, for anything that you'd want in the world, especially at my age, I'm glad just to have a child, living life, have a big screen TV, have video games, have, you know, everything you possibly want. So if I had a wish, obviously you'd want to have as much money as possible, but you know, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. How about yourself? What's up with that? What would be something that'll make you happy, you know, at the end of the day? Or are you asking about fitness wishes, or what would be my wish in fitness? I know there's still a major lag. It's even telling me to signal strength or the stream health is pretty low. But you know, I'm glad that you guys are still sticking with me, still sticking with this live stream. Again, this is my first time doing this, so for you guys got my ultimate respects, you know, for you know, bearing with me and bearing with my my first time here. Right now we're about 27 minutes into it, and you know, I'm enjoying it so far. I wish I could get my signal strength a little higher though. The thing about doing a lot of these live chats or the live streams is that you got to use some kind of like encoding program, and you got to install it on your system, and it's just weird. It's not like where you could just do YouTube live, hit your thing on your phone, and just start talking or start doing whatever you're doing. Right now, you gotta, you know, go into a whole bunch of other, you know, nonsense for no reason, and it just seems like a you know, huge pain in the butt and waste of time. Do I like Nintendo? I loved Nintendo up until the Wii U. The Wii U just seemed like a weird weird system, and then they went further with it with the Switch. Now, if they could go back to even before, like the original Wii was awesome. You know, going into using the you know, the nunchuck and the thing there, you could use just, you know, especially when you applying it to a lot of the sports games. That was fun right there. But as soon as they started making all those changes, giving you a big wide tablet screen thing, it was just seemed like a huge waste of time to me. I don't know. What do you think? How do you think of Nintendo and the Switch and the more recent you know, systems that they've created? I'm surprised Nintendo is actually even still, you know, at it, because with Xbox doing what they're doing and PlayStation taking over the world, I'm surprised Nintendo is still able to keep their head above water. Yeah, see, man, you know how many battles of Wii Tennis I had? Wii Tennis was like, that was the shit right there. I loved the hell out of that thing. And then I've played. Yeah, I like. So, what is the thing that you like the most about the Switch, Troy? And even the Wii boxing there, Kenny, that was the bomb too. I love that. I love the hell out of that one myself. It looks like my stream health just went down again. I wish I knew what to do for the next time, how to make it stronger, or how to make these live streams go better. Still quite interesting though. It's a learning curve, learning process. I think my mistake was making the quality a little too high. Oh, Zelda was bomb too. I played that newest Zelda game. They really made it look gorgeous, especially you know, if you're playing that on a real nice TV. Man, that game really pops out at you. I haven't tried the new Mario Odyssey though. That one I have not tested out yet. These days, especially with this whole YouTube thing, it's really hard to really have time to play the games as much as I used to. Like, I still make some time, but it's like no more than an hour. Oh man. Can you actually see what everybody else is writing on the chat, or is it just myself? Hey, hey, Crystal. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I saw that Devin has got his live stream going right now too, so I kind of wish that I actually planned this a different time so I could actually participate and see how his thing was going. How you doing, girl? Hello. Oh, excuse me, Miss Multitasker. Favorite fast food? That still got to be Chipotle. Chipotle is my favorite. Coming in a close second would be maybe Subway or Teriyaki Experience. Gotta have some of that Japanese food as well. Still trying to work on, getting this whole thing running properly, Crystal. I don't know what it is, but doing it live stream and just going from your phone and doing YouTube live is so different. Justin Bieber. Justin has some good things. Oh, don't even get me started with the YouTube policy change. Really? The thing is, I got that email. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought it was just a fake thing, but then I popped onto YouTube and I saw like everybody made a video about it. I was like, okay, I guess it is real. I'm guessing that you got that email as well. Actually, I'll ask all you guys inside here on this thing. Did everybody get that email? Or at least get notified, hey, you guys are fired? But fired in a nice way? What's up with that? How do you fire somebody in a nice way? For but that was a funny thing. 4,000 hours. It's like we make videos that's worth 4 to 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at most. You know how long it'll take to make 40 or 4,000 hours of content for them to have watched. That it blows my mind what they're expecting. Like, you would basically have to make yourself a TV show for them all to watch. Like, at least, you're gonna dangle the brass ring, and you could reach maybe the 1,000 or the 1K subscriptions. That makes sense. But 4,000 hours of watch time is just. Are you insane? Are you serious? Well, the thing is that, and what a lot of the YouTubers that I'm watching is because of that whole the dude that went to Japan the other day. I think because of that, they were basically trying to cover their butt for all the things that anybody is doing. So, like, all the small people, unfortunately, of course, it starts from the top and works its way down. And all the small people, they're trying to cut all of the nickels and dimes, which we're not making no money for them. So they're going to cut all the nickels and dimes and see what they can recoup to still pay all the top YouTubers. But, for ourselves, we are just, the penny makers. So they're going to cut all the penny makers and say, yeah, that's it. Sorry. Can't help you. I agree with you, Crystal. I don't know what to feel either. I feel like, they want you to actually do well and produce them the content. Know that you're doing it for the love of doing it, but they're not really showing you that light at the end of the tunnel, and which that was what the light was. It's just knowing that sooner or later you will get there. But when you're giving hurdle after hurdle, like before it was like the 10,000 views or whatever the case might be. So that was the first hurdle. Then you're gonna it's, every time you get closer to making it one way, they're gonna give you something to go further and further away from hitting that goal. It kind of sucks, and I'm surprised that everybody's not touching, not even just the small YouTubers, but everybody. And absolutely, Troy, abs are definitely made in the kitchen. I myself has been a chunky guy for a good majority of my life, and no changes were ever made. Just going to the gym every day. Even though going to the gym every day is great as well, but making sure you eat the right things, eat as clean as possible, it definitely gets you those abs. So I definitely give you that one, Troy. You are absolutely right there. So what was all y'all guys' first reaction to this whole YouTube change? Because it was funny that when I got the email about doing the policy changing, all of the other like video networking sites or video sharing sites just started throwing a whole bunch of emails at me, and I'm sure anybody else that knows anything about. There's Rumble and a whole bunch of other different ones out there. I believe even Amazon is working on making their own video sharing site too now. So there is different options out there, but as everybody knows, YouTube is the biggest. Obviously, Google owns it. That's unfortunately the king. Oh, Crystal, that you're awesome. They're really good at teasing you. They're like having us like little mice, just playing us around in a maze, and then handing us a little bit of cheese and then taking that cheese back. It's like, nope, no cheese for you. And it's sad because a lot of us, take some time out of spending time with your loved ones, your families, or whatever the case might be, sitting in front of a computer trying to edit a video, trying to make it look good, make it look nice. And yes, you're doing it for the joy of doing it. And then it's like, okay, even though you're working hard, we can see that you're working hard. You might not be getting the views that the biggest person that's doing nothing is doing. And here you are. This is what you get out of it. I don't know. That rubs you the wrong way. And that is not a good thing. No, back to depression. No. Stay motivated. You're doing well. Trust me, you're doing even better than I am. And I still keep myself at a happy state. This is just another hurdle. Look at it as just another hurdle and keep attacking it. You're doing well. I love your content. What's going on, Dre? Good to see you coming on here. We're all just talking about this crazy apocalypse that just keeps on getting darker and darker. And, as I was saying to Crystal, we have our cheddar being taken away from us, I wasn't even seeing the pennies yet, and I already got. It's like being robbed without being robbed. You guys already heard a story about that whole gym lockers thing. So I seems like I'm just getting robbed all week this week. It just seems like it just keeps going on a revolving circle of being robbed. I don't know how to feel about that. I know I'm still lagging. I know I wish I could fix it. I don't know how to fix it because, again, this is my first time just doing this whole thing. So I apologize in advance for anybody that's watching and is getting a little turned off by all this lagging. That's what I'm saying there, Dre. I'm trying to watch Devin as well, and I wish we should have did like a collab thing. I wish I knew that he was doing his thing at the same time. I would have just watched his, because again, I don't even consider myself one of the biggest things in the world. I just put it on the Wednesday because what's up Wednesday. But I wish I knew that he was actually doing this stuff, because I love that guy. That guy's a real good guy, and I like a lot of the content that he puts out as well. Man works hard. Let me see if I could even catch him on my phone. Hopefully I don't get any like lag doing that as well. Plus, this man has like 1K, subscriptions. So I'm sure he's got like millions of people. Well, not millions, but a good amount of people watching his stuff. I wish I could get to that point. We work hard to really make something happen on this whole YouTube thing, and nobody. I ain't trying to say that nobody's ever trying to get famous or try to get somewhere, but when you are doing what you're doing, you're trying to put yourself out there. You're trying to get, people's eyes on your stuff, eyes on your, on everything, and you're seeing things being yanked from you. Like in the beginning, it was you were trying to go for views, then you were trying to go for subscriptions, then you're trying to go for like all of the above. Oh, you're hitting the Raptors game. Who are they playing? And what do you think of the Raptors this season? Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it, man. I love the support and in participating in this. I really respect you, and I hope that your night class goes well. Oh, so you take care now, bro. Damn you, lagging stream. I really need to look into finding ways to make this stronger if I do another one next time. Hopefully not when somebody else is oh damn, we're playing the Spurs? Woo. We're going to you know, Crystal's home state here. I think we're gonna have to do like one of those YouTuber betting pools. Toronto versus Texas type of thing. Yeah, the Raptors are doing well. I'm still was pretty, you know, eerie or worried. Yeah, see, you were thinking exactly what I'm saying. I've been saying they need to get rid of Lowry since last season. He had to go. You know, we got a lot of younger guys coming in here, thirsty and hungry, and you know, trying to eat his food. And yet he's covering his plate with all his hands right now. And you know, the thing with Toronto and the Raptors organization is that they keep throwing their money at something that is, you know, shining at the time and not looking at, you know, their long game. And this is something that's always hurt us. Is, you know, we get ourselves so close, and then every time we get close, you're gonna throw all your money. It's even just like the Blue Jays. You know, the Blue Jays did well. You know, got into the playoffs, and then we're gonna go and throw Batista how much money for 1 year of work. It's like, I don't get it. And yeah, man, I'm trying to get this thing to stop lagging, and it's driving me insane. I don't know if it's my internet connection, which I doubt it is. I'm on a real nice connection right now. I think what was a problem when I first set up this live stream, I turned it up to like 720p when I should have downgraded it because it's not really a high definition thing. I'm really actually using my laptop camera, which is pretty much crap. If you guys know anything about you know, the pixels and things when it comes to cameras. Hold on a second. Looks like maybe by shrinking the encoder, it might have. Let me know if you guys notice anything right now. I'm trying to shrink the encoder, and it just went to my stream health being better. Okay, so the connection seems strong. Again, this is a work in progress. I'll make sure I remember this for next time I do a What's Up Wednesday. I hope it is a little bit better. it's saying that the camera's connection is 100%, but I'm not too sure about YouTube's receiving of the encoder. As I was telling Crystal, Dre, it's doing this whole live thing is not like how you'd use your phone or anything by just hitting it and just going live. For some reason, they require you to go and get an encoder and a whole bunch of other things that I had no idea that you needed to do just to go live streaming at. So this is all just a work in progress within the last like 2 days. So bear with me, you know what I mean, bro? And see, now it says that the live stream is healthy. All right, Troy. Especially you being the first one to actually come into this live stream. I respect you for actually staying here for the whole 53 minutes. Especially with this thing lagging as crappy as it's going, you staying here, it's even better. I respect you getting a time out of your night to actually watch this. Where do I work out? I work out pretty much at every Good Life there is in Scarborough. Scarborough is my home area, so pretty much everywhere in Scarborough. I've been to Bremley because I go to Brampton currently. That's where my girl and my son live. So I go to Brampton, to Bremley sometimes. I go to this next place that is just near, where's the place at? It's in Brampton as well, but it's near the downtown Brampton area there. So I go there sometimes. I go to around the Danforth. I think it's Danforth and Pape. There's a gym there. So I'm all over the place. As I said in a couple of my videos, I'm trying to branch out of Scarborough and just try to go everywhere I possibly can. Yeah, man, I like the live stream. It's a really up close and personal way of interacting with everybody, seeing how everybody is. And especially on YouTube, where everything's more just video based, it's good that they give you the ability, almost like Facebook and Instagram and all those other guys, to really spread your message and say, it's, in my personal opinion, I should say, for all Q&As that all these guys are shooting on making videos for, all Q&A should be live stream, because it gives you the ability to shoot or give your answers right on the fly and right at that time, and without having to think about it. If you have to think about the answers of your your questions, sometimes it gives you more chances of lying about it, in my opinion. I'm just stating my opinion. Oh yeah, whereabouts are you at, bro? I really wish it told you exactly, who's watching and So I can at least interact and say hey or what's up, you know. But I'll take the 3 as if they were my 3 homies just chilling in my crib right now. So, you know, my 3, I appreciate you. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to reach out. Hopefully, we can do a collab sometimes. I believe Devin is coming down to Toronto sometime soon too. So, you know, it'd be nice to all meet up and do a little session sometime. You know, it's always good for, especially when it comes to collaborations and YouTube and the whole thing. It's always nice to meet up, especially as, you know, friends outside of even just YouTube. It's good to just meet up and chill with people, catch up on things other than just YouTube itself. You know what I mean? Lakeshore. I haven't been in Lakeshore area in a hot minute. Twan and Shawnee, what's up? Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. How you guys doing? I hope that you guys actually went to the gym today. I appreciate that. You know, I respect anybody that's, you know, takes the time out of their day to at least say what's up. You don't got to stay for, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Just, you know, say what's up. I respect you for actually taking the time out to do that. Even though my live stream has been pretty off and on, sometimes it's lagging tremendously and sometimes it's actually going pretty smoothly. Right now it's showing me green, so I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that it's actually playing pretty recording pretty nicely right now. I'm looking hella bad right now. I could use a shave quick time. That is actually a tomorrow thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. But at least you got your priorities straight. If you got very important things to do, then, you know, that's totally understandable. But our friend Crystal here has a lot of at-home things you could do as well. You know what I mean? She kills it with the at-home workouts. I quite like enjoying them myself. So, shout outs to you, Crystal. Do you got that at-home workouts on a playlist there, Crystal? If you don't, put them on a playlist, because trust me, I'll shoot all the people I know towards that. At-home workouts is where it's at, especially when you got a very busy schedule. Oh, Crystal. We need to find some way to put a smile on Crystal's face. Don't lose your motivation. You're supposed to be motivating all of us, and which you are doing. You should not be, you know, in that state. We all do have our times, but Crystal is very dedicated, Dre. I agree with you. No, you're doing your thing, girl. You should enjoy it. Exactly. She works out real nice. I saw. You could really tell the definition of how hard she works in the gym. Definitely works hard. And really motivating. I don't know how you're even telling us what you're telling us right now, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. I'm getting better. I'm getting more and more ideas as I do a vlog. I even just thought of one while I was at work doing what I was doing at work. I was just like, ooh, that would be a good idea to put in a vlog. So look out in the next upcoming vlogs, some of the ideas I got. Hopefully it works. As you know, as I said, I'm taking this thing with the whole YouTube thing as a positive. Just like they say with Ali and everybody, you get knocked down. What, are you gonna stay knocked down? No, you got to get back up, dust off your shoulders, and just keep on going. I'm not gonna let this be, the end of all the hard work you put into things. I've been doing this thing for like 2 years now. I've had my girlfriend and a whole bunch of people say, "Why are you doing this?" Because I enjoy it. Even if you don't make it in YouTube itself, us just learning how to edit things on a whole. You could get a job in just doing production in a studio, or whatever the case might be. I'll ask you all a question. Even right now, is it lagging right now, or is it actually playing good right now? Because right now, for the last maybe like 3 minutes, it's been saying that it's all green or there's no lag. So is there a lag or no lag? Or a tremendous lag? Thanks, Tuan Shani. That's good to know. All right, so seems like the problem of the lag has been improved, so I'm happy to hear that. It was laggy. Okay. As long as it's not laggy now, that makes me happy. Trust me, this girl, she's deep in the. Oh, of course, man. Jay always says the right things. Even Kanye says the right things, even though sometimes his mind is not always there. Kanye is one of those people that should be a hero. I don't know about that going for presidency of 2020 thing, but he definitely should keep on writing good music like he normally does. Oh man, I just went to laggy mode again. I was just good like 3 seconds ago. I'm here looking at all the subscriptions. Of course, Crystal has a isolation booty workout right on the right on the thing there. See, Crystal, you just pop it up everywhere, girl. At least you see, I just showed you that YouTube cares about you. Puts you right on the front page. Yeah, booty all day long for sure. Man, I wish that this thing could speed up and the live chat could be as the same speed as the stream. I feel like I'm like 2 steps behind you guys, but I'm still enjoying it nonetheless. I'm glad that you guys even taking the time out to actually, you know, check out the live stream and spend some time with me, you know. Different ways of trying to interact with the subscriptions and people that you know, and I won't even say just subscriptions, your friends. It's great that YouTube has given us the ability to do this. I just wish that they would, you know, help us out at the same time. Did you get that email too, Dre? Or is me and Crystal just the only little guys out here getting hit and getting flagged with this "we are fired" thing? I really think that's what we're needing to do nowadays, is that, like, there was a time where you could post a video a week, and with that video a week, you could just keep on promoting it on not just YouTube but other platforms. But I feel that now that it's so, I wouldn't even say saturated, YouTube's so saturated, you gotta post every day just to stay in the light and stay in people's minds. Oh, dude. You did not just bring up Black Panther. Dude, I've been trying to watch Black Panther. I've been wanting them to make a Black Panther since 2002 when my friend introduced me to Black Panther. I was just like, why haven't they made this yet? And it wasn't even, not even just Black Panther. When they made the, what's the one on Netflix there? Oh my gosh, it's gonna bug me. Dude, you know what's gonna bug me? I just made a review in one of the things too. But anyways, when they did that and they made that when they put that on to Netflix there as well, that blew my mind that they could even work that hard on making something happen. Even right now, after I finished this live stream, actually they made a Black Lightning TV show as well. I made sure that I actually got that, and I'm watching that right after I finished it. If you haven't seen Black Lightning, check out Black Lightning. That is one of my all-time heroes when it comes to superhero you know, characters. Check that out. Oh, come on, Crystal. It does not hate you. Why do you feel that YouTube is targeting you? You are, you know, too cute to be attacked and hated on. You are doing very well, and you should be happy for the amount of people that are watching you, inspired by you, and want to see more of you. Like, even your hacks videos on things you can do to make your life better. I believe that was the title when you said that, reading and the other things. That is genius, and that is something that somebody should really try to do to improve their life. Bomb stuff right there. I personally wouldn't make a video on that because I'm just not that deep. But that is some deep stuff, and you do it perfectly. Luke Cage, thank you. God. That drove me nuts. Luke Cage. When they made Luke Cage, dude, I was in my house. I shut everything off and I watched that from first episode to the last episode, and I've never thought that they would make a TV show that lifelike in my life. If they made every movie or TV show like that, the skies are limits for Hollywood. Hollywood is just seems to be full of perverts right now, so they could use some refreshments in things that people actually like to watch. Sorry if that offended anybody, but Hollywood is pretty right now. And this is not just for whoever's watching the live stream right now. Just in case somebody makes it to about an hour and 12 minutes of this video when it's uploaded afterwards. I believe that's what happens after you do a live stream. It gets uploaded onto your YouTube afterwards. So if you make it to a minute and 12 and you watching this, you know. Ooh, I just went nice again. See, every time it goes into the green or the stream is healthy, it says that the stream is continuing. So I'm guessing that every time that it goes red, my stream is what, disrupted? Or just goes extra slow? I don't know what happens, but I'm all green again. Thumbs up. So I'm hoping that by it going green, I'm able to get your all's chats a lot easier, or the things that you guys are saying, because I feel that I'm like 2 to 3 minutes behind on everything that is being spoken about. Again, this is a learning experience, and I'm glad that you guys took the time out of your night to actually, spend it with me. And I personally don't know how you guys do it. Like, to go to work or do your 9 to 5 and then come home and then, depending on what you guys do, put out or work on a video, put out a video, pay attention to everybody else that's on YouTube. I don't know how you guys do it, but for me, that is, it gets killer sometimes. And a lot of times I try to, compile all I got into the weekend and then try to just cram as much as I can. Even just responding to comments, I try to do that while I'm working, because I don't think I got enough time in the nighttime to do it. Morning time to do it is when I go to the gym. So it's like, how do you guys find the time to actually, keep your subscriptions happy? That is a tongue twister tonight. Keep them happy and still be able to, just stay relevant. It's just killer. If there's some secret sauce, please let me know, because right now this is my secret sauce. Because even after yesterday, I did another, as you guys saw you guys saw in that first vlog there, that last vlog I just did, that was from the Monday. I did the overtime that night, and I did some overtime again on the Tuesday. So I'm just backlogged on just working and just going at it. I'm sure you guys would probably see all the tiredness in my eyes right now, but I'm still going through. I'm still making sure that keeping myself happy. And right now, YouTube makes me happy. My son makes me happy. Things make me happy. So you try to embrace all the things that make you happy. I'm sure you guys believe in the same thing, right? See, I know, Twan. I'm glad that somebody actually sees it the way I'm seeing it. It's killer. It gets really hectic, and I'm not complaining, because again, the more people that starts watching your stuff and getting into you as a person, the more it's gonna get. But my goodness, for the amount that I got, it's just like, whew. And I don't. For me, and for even the way I comment on other people's things, I try to put my heart into it. I don't just say, you know, nice video or good job. Like, I try to actually just, you know, give my real impression of what I thought of your video. You know, I don't want to lose the, you know, how genuine you know, you are. So I like to make sure that, you know, when I do write on somebody's thing, they know that I actually watched your video. I'm responding to what you ask in the video and making sure that you guys are actually knowing that I am watching your things, letting you, being accountable for what I'm watching and saying, oh, that was kind of weird, or that was cool, or whatever the case might be. What's going on, Vish? Good morning and what's up on my Wednesday? I don't know, it's probably going to be Thursday for you, I believe, right? Because I believe the time difference between here and there is about, what, 12 hours? 9 hours? $6.50. So yeah, that's about what, 12 hours, right? I don't know. It's late for me, so I count numbers all day, so my brain is off. All right. I hope you have a good day at work. If you're gonna be on the live chat for a little bit longer, cool. If not, I hope that you do have a good and prosperous work day. I shouldn't say prosperous. Is it prosperous? Productive. Excuse me. Have a productive work day. Thank you, Vish. I appreciate that. I've been working very, very hard, and you know, when YouTube sees or doesn't see that, sometimes it does hurt. I agree with you, Crystal, but again, you always got to keep on fighting. I am never, and I never will be a person that has something knock me down and me stay seated. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna stand up. You can bust my face until my eyeball comes out, like you've seen on one of those UFC fights, but I'm still going to keep fighting. And, you know, this is not the end for not just myself, but all you guys that are watching right now, and anybody that might be watching this live stream afterwards. But this is not the end. We're going to keep working hard until, you know, this gravy train, as they say, you know, goes down. So, you know, we stick with the boat. We keep on plugging the holes, and we're going to keep on floating. And I'm extra happy that right now my stream health is on point. So you guys let me know if I'm still lagging. I hate lagging. The last thing I want to be doing is lagging. I don't want to be lagging in my muscles. I don't want to be lagging in anything. So I hope that my stream is still going strong and you guys are still, you know, watching this open-heartedly and willingly. All right, Tuan, enjoy your evening. I hope that you enjoy your night and you and your wife have a good day and hopefully, you know, get a nice workout in tomorrow or as soon as possible. Hey, Chris, so like I said, I try to keep it as genuine as possible. So, you know, always know that I'm never just saying things for the sake of saying things. If I'm watching your things, I'm watching it and writing a genuine comment. It's like, I don't feel that there's any reason to say, if you have enough ability to say good video, at least let me know why you think it's a good video. I like how you did da 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 da. You know, elaborate a little bit more than just say, you know, I like what you did, like, nice video. I don't know, this just sounds kind of generic, and I think a lot of people just do it just for the sake of just writing a comment and putting themselves out there. But if you're gonna put yourself out there, go 100 with it. Don't just go, you know, I shouldn't say half-ass, but don't just go put in the bare minimum and then just going on to the next video. That's just, I feel, I shouldn't say disrespectful. I just feel that it's just a waste of my time, your time, and everything entirely. Oh, that's very sweet, Crystal. You know, some parts of my life I'd rather not show because, again, like even right now, my face is looking busted as hell. But hey, you know, I try to be as transparent as ever. And you know, if anybody doesn't like it, they don't like it. I can't, you know, beg for people to like me. But you know, if you are liking me, then you know, I am putting my best side out here. You know, I can't make everybody happy. We have how many millions and millions of people in the world. I can't make every millionth person, you know, happy and appreciative of, you know, getting to know me and getting to know what I do. What's good, Dre? That is good. You should be yourself. I wish you were actually trying to be more yourself because I believe you said in one of your videos that you don't let your real, yo, this is the best place to let your personality out. Like there's no better place to, and especially when you don't have, you know, somebody right in front of you telling you you're acting a fool, you're acting a thing. Be yourself. Hey, I have times where if I speak too fast, I start stuttering, or I you know, speak with a lisp, or whatever the case might be. I don't know if you guys even notice that. I edit it sometimes. Just bear in mind, but you know, if that's you. As long as that's you, and you know that that's you, don't be ashamed of what you are. You know, if you're a quirky girl, be a quirky girl. Shoot, if somebody doesn't like you, then they're just dull and boring anyways. But you know, enjoy what you do. You're doing a great job. I noticed the way you're editing your stuff. Just keep being you. Keep being happy. You know, even I could tell that even when you were doing your video with your man there, he's not too fond of being on camera, but at least you made the video work, you enjoyed it, and you put it out there. So just keep being you. And exactly, Dre, you know, as long as it's like I said, if you go into my thing right now, I just looked at how many videos I made. I made like 286 videos on my YouTube. Now, if you go back to the first video that I made out that, and I need to make actually a new channel trailer, but if you looked at that first channel trailer and the quality and how I made that first one to how I'm making videos now, you'd be like, whoa, what the hell happened? And that's just takes time. You know, I went into it not knowing a darn thing about video editing or anything. And even if I'll put it to you like this, that first video, it took me 8.5 hours, and I timed it because I finished work one time or one night, and I think it was a Friday night too, so I could have went out and partied, but leave it at that. I left work, went home, it was like around 6 o'clock. I didn't finish that video, that same first video, until 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's basically what, 8-10 hours just making that video. And it's crap. It literally is a horrible video, but that is the things that you do. And like I said, this is why I say to you, Crystal, and anybody that is putting out a video and is actually watching this live stream, you know, don't give up. You know, even if you're not being recognized for what you feel is your talents and your abilities, somebody out there will catch it one day and somebody will recognize it. I put out a video that it was about the V squat, and just recently I just seen that starting to catch some traction, and I put out that video like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. You know, you never know when something is going to catch traction and catch a person's eye or even go viral. So, you know, just keep putting out your videos. And especially, like I said to you, Crystal, you're putting out a lot of things that you could do at home. Trust me, especially right now between January and March, your videos are going to blow up because people are looking to, you know, have videos to do at home because they don't have the time to go out and, you know, exercise with, you know, this person, or go to get a personal trainer, or go, you know, to the gym, period. They're looking for something to do at home. So you keep doing that, and I will make sure, and I will keep on dinging wherever I got to ding to make sure you put out more videos at home. How-to videos at home, you keep doing that. Even you, Dre, I've noticed that a lot of the editings. I've noticed one time, and I didn't want to bring it up because I hate leaving bad feedback. But I remember one of the times you did your punch thing in the beginning of your video, and you kind of forgot to hit that, or to add that into the editing, where you hit the bop. That punch, I was like, oh man, he forgot to put that punch in. But I've noticed that after you did that punch, that video with it, you made sure that you put it on all the rest of your videos. So, you know, even as we feel that we're getting better, sometimes we do forget to do the little things. Even for my video, I made just to try to get it out as soon as possible. I kind of left out a couple things, and you know. Hey, it's either I leave a couple of things and I get it out as best as I can, you know, or I have to wait another day, because I try to get my videos out either very late at night, so it's, you know, it's going through the nighttime to the morning, or I try to just put it out in the morning. So if I miss like that time frame, I pretty much waited till the next day to actually put out that video. And I know that could be a bad thing, or it could hurt me at the same time. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you do what you got to do, and you put out your video, right? But yeah, back to everything. Like I said, just be genuine, be yourself. You know, it's gonna get better. And as I've been watching a lot of different YouTubers, especially some of them that are actually like really deep into the YouTube. This algorithm thing, it is something that when it is all figured out, it will help us out. But for the time being, it is gonna suck, but it will get better. And because of that whole Logan Paul thing, it did, you know, it got YouTube a lot of bad PR, which they didn't want. And unfortunately, because that got bad PR, you know, YouTube is really trying to cover all their grounds. And unfortunately, we are the little ones that are paying for that, because again, you know, anything that they have to try to cover, you know, that is how it's happening, or that's how it happens, is that, you know, you squeeze the little guys. It's just like any form of government. You know, you have the top people in the government, and you got the little people, and then you got the people that's paying all the taxes. We are, for our little cents and the little videos we put out, we're paying the taxes, while the top guys, which is the top YouTubers and YouTube itself, is still, you know, just counting their bills and laughing. Is Devin still on, guys? Logan Paul, that situation with that gentleman is just hella crazy. Now, that whole thing with that forest, that is, I wouldn't even say a sacred thing, but that is something that they take very seriously. And for him to go out there and videotape that just shows the character that that person has and that man has. And you know, just it's just horrible, especially when his target audience is under 10. Like, you have kids that watch your goofy butt, and you are going to go and videotape yourself in a forest, a sacred forest, by saying that, and record yourself with dead bodies. Now, again, that I don't know if you guys know the whole story of that forest, but that forest is for, you know, the Japanese people that don't want to be the burden to their families. Actually go to that forest, unfortunately, to do what they do, you know, to not be a burden to their family or to their country or their city. So they go to that place and do what they gotta do. And especially if you know anything about the biology in our bodies, once you're past, your body kind of just goes away. So, you know, they go and do that, and you have a gentleman like him go into this forest and do what he did. That is way out of hand. That's way not cool. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, it got posted on YouTube. Now, YouTube I don't know if you guys put out a video, but YouTube has a thing where it scans everything that you put into, like, it's part of the process of uploading, and it checks to make sure that you actually are not putting out any mess and I'll say effery onto YouTube. And it's like, even if you had a cuss word in it, it will flag it. But yet you guys couldn't tell that somebody was doing some nasty craziness like that, and they let it pass. I don't know. Like, again, I'm not one to judge. I try not to be a very judgmental person, and sometimes I can really be, but that just sounds like, so I wouldn't even say favoritism, but something is wrong with that algorithm and wrong with you know, what they're looking at. And then even when they found out that actually squeezed by the algorithm, you apologize. And you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, guys. You guys tell me, but that just sounds like a lot of foolery to me. I don't know. You know what I mean, Dre. I ain't trying to go 0 to 100 too much on this thing. We already talking about, you know. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, my thing just went all laggy again. I was good for like 20 minutes. Y'all let me know if I'm rambling sometimes. You know, sometimes you get caught into a train of thought so deep that you just start spewing a whole bunch of nonsense. But you know, when you got something on your mind, it's always good to let it out. And this is something that I'm trying to improve on my vlogs as well. And I keep saying it, that I'm trying to make it shorter and shorter. But I don't know if you guys are noticing that every time I say that I'm trying to make it shorter and shorter, it ends up being the same, like, exact amount of time every single time. It's always like between 11 to 14, 15 minutes. And I don't know how in the world I could make that any better or make that any easier than the way I've been doing it. Well, that's exactly it, and that's the true sign of somebody that loves to conversate, especially when you're talking to somebody and you stay on one subject. I won't say it goes boring, but it does kind of get boring. But when you're talking to somebody that, you know, you could be talking about one thing and then all of a sudden you trail off into something that's still on the same topic, but it kind of trails off into like just right. But after you finish the train of thought, it kind of skewers right back into the conversation that you were just having. That is where that's my thought process when it comes into something. So, and I actually I catch myself doing that when I'm doing these vlogs, because I have a thought in my mind, and then when I'm talking about it, I'm talking to the camera, I kind of find myself like, hold on, what am I talking about? Let me pull back a little bit, and I catch that while I'm doing my actual editing and try to piece them together to actually make it make sense. And even when I just did that last vlog there, I don't know if you guys know it, but it did a little jump, and I couldn't find any way to make that jump any smoother than it really was. It was pretty crappy of a jump, but I found myself trailing off, and it was like a good like 20 seconds into it. I was like, no, I gotta cut that, because it made no sense at all. So it happens. You know, we always try to, you know, have a conversation, especially when you're talking to yourself. That's another thing that's cool about YouTube, is you really have the ability to, again, like I will say to you, Crystal, be yourself. I myself, I'm not a talker. I do talk because, you know, if somebody's having a conversation with you, you're going to talk, but I'm not a talker. But just doing this whole YouTube thing, it gave me the ability just to just have, as they say, verbal diarrhea, where I could just talk for the sake of just saying something. Even my girlfriend sometimes has a, you know, courtesy to shut up sometimes. It's like, I can't help it. It's not something that, you know, I'm personally trying to do to, you know, stir up anything. I just, you know, speak my mind, and, you know, please, I don't mind you kicking me and saying, you know, be quiet too. But hey, if I got a train of thought, I'm going to say it. Because if I don't say it, that's the thing about me as well, is if I don't say it, I'm just gonna forget, and then, you know, it could have been my best thing yet saying it at that time, and, you know, because I didn't say it at the time, it's gone. And that's just, I don't know about you guys, but when I am recording my stuff, I don't write nothing down or, you know, pre-practice anything. I just turn on the camera and just start shooting, start talking, and, you know. When it comes down to afterwards, and I go in to do the editing, that's when I actually try to, you know, nitpick and, you know, put together what exactly I want to say, or what I want to, you know, have being said to you guys. Because again, I feel that when you actually write things down and you're practicing, you're not being real. You're not being yourself. And that's something that you should be trying to do. If you're going out, you're putting yourself out to people, what do you want to put on a fakester or a wankster, as they say? I ain't trying to be fake. I am me. If you don't like me, that's all on you. I don't care. But, you know, I'm trying to be myself, and that's, you know, how I am. Oh, absolutely, Crystal. I have that happen all the time, and that goes right back into what I was just saying. Well, I could have a shot, and actually, I'll put it like this: I on my phone, I have like everybody's phone, they have a notepad on it. Now, on my notepad, I have an actual. I'm looking for it right now. Just give me a second. I actually have notes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have notes on how many things I actually like, ideas and etc. So anytime my mind is always coming up with ideas, and that's why I feel that YouTube was kind of, I won't say meant for me, but I always got things plugging and spinning in my head, and once I got, and this goes right back to just having that same verbal diarrhea. There you go, Dre. Every time I have that verbal diarrhea, I have ideas diarrhea too, because whenever time I have an idea, I try to make sure I write it down, because at the same time, I'm a forgetful person. So if I don't write it down and I go and do something else, it's gone. I'm not gonna remember it unless something else triggers that memory of me saying or thinking of that thing. So I try to make sure I write down everything on that same notepad. And if anybody knows anything about me, I'm always have my phone around me. Even when I'm in my bed, I have my phone around me. It might be charging, but I still keep that around me, because again, I could be in my bed watching some TV just before bed, and then boom, there's an idea. Write it down, right? So that's the practices that I keep when it comes to a lot of this whole YouTube thing. A lot of people say that they've run out of ideas, but it's like, how do you run out of ideas? It's all, like, honestly, like I said, I put out like 200 and something videos. I wish that I even had half. I wish I had 100 subscribers at that time, just so somebody could have saw some of the ideas I originally had. Like right now, you guys are seeing barely anything that I got, to express. Like I had so many ideas, and I feel that I wasted them on no views. It's unfortunate. I could go back, and maybe you guys let me know. I could go back and try to redo them and make them better, but I feel that some of my best ideas is gone far behind me, and I still again have so many ideas, and I will get to them sooner or later. But I feel like some of the good stuff is really just passed by. Oh man, I wish that this thing wasn't lagging so. Try to do what I did last time when I was with my son. Try to let everybody know. You guys let me know what you think. You think I should actually just try and let everybody know through a video when I'm gonna actually like put it out, and just do it that way, or should I do more of the live stream but find a better way of making the connection better? Because I'd like to do this a little bit more often, maybe like once a month, just like I'm talking about the giveaway. Try to do it at least once a month, so that just so I could interact with you guys a little bit more. It's so true. I shouldn't. I don't know if you guys saw that whole thing with who was it that phone blew up in their ear? I think it was what's his name? Forget You guy. What's his name? The guy that sings Forget You. Nars. That's not Nars Barkley. Whatever his name is. That he had his cell phone there and he was talking. All of a sudden, I think he had a Samsung. That's what scared me back. I would never go back to Android and Samsung phones after I seen that. But the phone blew up in his ear. I was like, no, that's got to go. Ooh, I got a new watcher. I love seeing that number. I wish that the number was a lot more. Again, don't get it twisted. I still appreciate you, Dre, if you're still there. I still appreciate you, Crystal, because again, nobody has it's just a good handful of YouTubers and friends that's really supported me and made, the experience even more fun just as time has gone along. And, you know, uh again, this is why I even said to you again, Crystal, just enjoy, you know, enjoy the people that, because I feel that, even if you got discouraged and you don't want to do it anymore, remember all the people that grew to know you and enjoy the stuff that you're putting out here. Again, I feel that it's this is a thing that, like any social media, it's just like even Instagram. If Instagram was to go tomorrow, would you not miss all the people that you've grown and met on Instagram, and you unfortunately maybe didn't get their number or didn't have no other ability to get in contact with them? I feel that that's what YouTube is. YouTube is our videos, is our ability and our way to contact and CeeLo, thank you, Dre. CeeLo Green. Yeah, his phone blew up in his ear, and he that cut me off when it came to all that Android nonsense. I ain't playing with no Android. None of that. But yeah, I feel that YouTube is not just a way to put out videos and get a quarter or whatever, or get a lot of money. It's a community, as they keep on saying, your YouTube community, and it's something that if you go, it's unfortunate that you lose all those people that you've made a connection with. Let me see if I can move this thing here. Bam. Yeah, you kind of lose the connection with all the people that you got to know and sometimes even love. So I hope that they figure out this whole thing. I hope that this policy is just a temporary thing, and they find something to give the people, then instead of taking the brass ring and pulling it further and further away, give people something to strive for instead of just making it harder and harder. I remember when they did that 10,000 views thing, I was already a YouTuber. I shouldn't even had to go back to I shouldn't have had to even go back to even having to really do the whole 10,000 viewers thing. But unfortunately, because of the whole thing, I had to go back and get the 10,000 views. And now they're going to tell you that you need 4,000 hours, viewing time, or 4,000 hours of, was it 4,000 hours of viewing minutes to be able to even, to even be able to even get monetization. And again, YouTube is not just about the money either. Don't get it twisted, but it does kind of suck. And I understand where you're coming from, Crystal, when it comes to having something that you worked so hard to see at the end of the day, at the far depths of the thing, and then them just saying, nope, let's just take that away from you. the whole thing that you're doing there, or is he just doesn't like being on the camera? And hi, Jennifer. I don't know if you guys know, but Jennifer is, the mother to my son and my girlfriend. She just popped in and said, she's my biggest fan. So there's my lady right there saying hi as well. So love you, baby. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do next, what more I could do to grow. Growing is something that we're always trying to, do, and it gets kind of frustrating. I shouldn't even say it's hard, because it's not really not hard. It's again a process, and it's something that we are working our butt off to make happen. But unfortunately, every time you see something that you want, and if they're gonna keep on taking things away from you, you gotta find different ways to make it happen. Now, again, if you're looking to just make videos for the sake of somebody, seeing it someday, excuse me, and thinking that you're making decent videos, then that's fine. But if you're actually just trying to make something and you're trying to make some kind of profit on you, of course, yeah, this whole thing is going to, sting a little bit. I would enjoy both. I would rather have, enjoy doing what I'm doing and make a little, thing on the side. And there actually is a lot of other ways of actually getting monetization for your videos, but that is something that I doubt YouTube would like, not just me, but anybody to really put out there, because he's trying. At least he's trying to motivate you. It might not be the motivation that you're looking for, but like I said, right now, this is your what's the word? This is your bread and butter. Right now, between, again, January and March, this is your bread and butter. Make that, get those views, because again, your how to do our at-home exercises is exactly what a lot of women and a lot of people that have no ability to leave their house is looking for. This, if you need any motivation, that should be your motivation alone. Keep doing what you. I believe I saw you on the floor in your gym asking in your last video what ideas. That's the idea. Do that. More at-home workouts. More things to grow the booty. More things to get yourself toned in the abs. More things that will help the ladies get what they want, and even the fellas, if they're just looking to get a fat booty for the ladies too, they can watch as well. But you just keep doing that. And Dre, you keep on doing your thing, bro. You're hitting people with the education that they need, especially a lot of us on here. You might know a little bit of all the things as well, but you're doing the exact things. You're telling exactly what people are beginners need to hear. And even though some beginners are not going to be brave enough to come out and comment, because we're going to go back to that whole comment thing, just the regular YouTubers are going to say, good job, that was informative, or da-da-da-da-da. You might not just see that as nothing, but you're getting a certain amount of views, you're getting a certain amount of comments. You could differentiate what exactly is, YouTubers that are actually saying something and actually could see that the people that you can't count on your comment list, those are actually people that are learning, are actually viewing your stuff and learning exactly what you are teaching them. So just keep doing your thing, bro. Again, I congrats you two for hitting that 500. I've been looking to get that 500 for a hot minute, and again, it's not until just recently I'm learning how this whole YouTube thing works. That and again, I joke with my girlfriend all the time on the amount of things that you got to do just to make your YouTube grow. But it wasn't just recently I learned how to do it. But you're doing it. You're striding, and you're doing a bang up job on exactly what you need to do to get your views. So you keep doing your thing, bro. And like I said, if you could hit 5,000, I'll give you even more props, bro. I'll take you out for a beer, because 5,000 in the end of 2018, that's a feat. Trust me, that's a feat. But again, like I said, if anybody go and just keep doing that. This man saying I've got some booty videos coming soon. All right, bro. I'll be looking out for these booty videos, bro. Like I said, right now it's a hot spot, and it is the time to be making the videos for the ladies. Because again, I shouldn't even say just for the ladies, because a lot of young men and a lot of boys are gonna be watching that stuff too. But you know, a lot of ladies are always trying to grow their booty, and trust me, you keep putting out some stuff for the ladies, they will watch and they will pay attention. And at the end of the day, I'm sure that's all we're really trying to do is help people, you know, help people grow. See, 550, bro. Yo, you're doing exactly. And look, what last 2 weeks or a week ago that you just put out that 500 video. Yo, you're blowing up like popcorn, bro. Keep doing it, bro. You're doing exactly what you need to do, and you know. You and Devin and all these guys are inspirations. You guys are motivating me to keep working harder. You know, there's times where I don't go to bed for a lot later than I should, because I'm just trying to get at least a little bit more exposure and a little bit more eyes on my stuff. So you know, you're doing exactly what I'm striving to do. So you keep on doing it, bro. But I've never said it in my thing. But what I want to do, especially this year, is do a lot more collaborations. A lot of collaborations is a good way to really, you know, branch out and say hi. I need to find some way to find some time and get out to the States too. We have so many friends and people and YouTubers and people out there, and it's just a little bit hard, especially with Mr. Trump running things down there. Even us being Canadians, that man frowns upon. So you know. Jesus. I like maybe some Coronas too. I don't know if you remember. I don't even haven't drank beer in a hot minute, but I don't know if you remember Brava. Brava used to be back in the day when I was a little younger. Yo, Brava used to be my thing. I don't even know if they still make that, but Brava was the stuff, man. Well, like I said, bro, I think man, I don't even know. I think I was like 49 when I first met you, bro. It's been hard. It's been hard, and like I said, within the first year and a half, I was just posting videos. I put out videos. I was happy to just get 8 views a video. That made me smile, because it was just 8 people that, you know, took the time out of their day to actually watch my thing, and it made me happy. And this is why I even said back to Crystal again, you know, you might feel like it's a punch in the chest or a punch in the throat because of all the whole YouTube change of the thing. But there was a time where I'm sure even herself or anybody was there just hoping just to get a view. Like I seriously say that I put out a video. I remember one time, and I even remember talking to my girlfriend about it, and I put the video out. A day went by, not even one view. 2 days went by, no views. And it's like, when you're a creator and when you put out something, and I remember I'm telling you guys how long it used to take me to put out a video and make a video. And when you put all your time and effort into recording it, saying what you gotta say, editing, and you only get a view, it hurts. It hurts. And you know, when you come from that and then you push and you push and you push and you try to go, yeah, man, it was 49. Trust me, it was under 50. I was happy just to hit. When I first hit that 50, I was like, whoa, here we go. So yeah, when you're really working your butt off to get something, and I really didn't know how networking, I'll use that word, networking really worked. I really thought that, I really genuinely thought that you just put out a video and people would watch without even networking, and it really didn't make any sense. And I even joked around with it the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's what networking was. Because I don't know, it just stumbled upon me one day where I just like, okay, so if I just go and I say, and this goes right back to like I was just saying earlier in our conversation about going on to people's thing and just commenting saying, nice job, or like that's hooey. And this is why I said that is a way of growing too, but it's a real non-genuine, insulting way of growing. And I've seen some people grow very fast doing that, but that's not me. I like the organic way that I go about, you know, the people that I meet, the things that I say, and et cetera, et cetera. And I hope that, you know, everybody that has me as their subscriber, that I subscribe to, sees that I try to be as genuine as possible. Because again, you know, we work our butts off to again go and put up. If you guys put out a video within an hour, then you could care less what a person says. But when you put out a good friggin' 4 or 5 hours, and you know, you get a view and all a person says is nice job, it's like, really? That is what all the things that I just put out here, you're gonna tell me nice job? That's, like I said, that I find that as just a little forced, and it's not genuine at all. And I the whole networking thing, I again want to make sure that every person that it's ever been I've subscribed to and has subscribed to me sees the real me. And I want that forever, as long as I'm able and have the ability to make a video, and everybody that sees these videos knows that I'm actually really genuine with what I say. Nothing is forced, nothing is stupid. And even if I do make a joke here and there, it's not to hurt anybody. And I doubt anybody comes on to YouTube or any social media platform to really hurt somebody, even though they might find it funny themselves. But you know, that I doubt anybody's here to hurt somebody. I would hope that, you know, there is those ones and twos, like you got Mr. Gentleman there that wanted to go start pecking people off in Las Vegas. Or that's the most horrible tragedy that I've heard in a long time. Actually, a long time. But I doubt anybody really wants to go out of their way to hurt somebody. They might be a little racist, or they might be a little this, but even in racism, you're not racist because just pure crazy hate. You're racist because you're not a fan of somebody's beliefs, or you're not a fan of this or that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just don't think somebody's just out there really to hate on somebody. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Exactly, Dre. You know, when you see somebody actually go out there and at least have something genuine and nice and it doesn't even have to be too like you don't have to be too what's the word? You don't have to be too. I feel like if it's too much, it feels sarcastic, but you don't have to be too out there with your comment, but just be real with it. Like say something more than just the bare 2 words or the bare minimum, or it just I don't know. It's I'd rather you just like and just go away than just write something silly and just to have your name shown on the comment list. I don't know. It's just me. I like to actually make sure that I'm writing something as nice as I possibly can to make you feel good for the amount of work you put into what you did. Aw, thank you, Crystal. You are one of my favorite YouTubers as well. And trust me, I do watch a lot. Let me tell you something. Like I said to you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, or like I told you guys, I've been feeling a little off. And last week there, I sat there and I watched, like, I don't know if you guys do it the same way I do it, but when I have my subscribers, I go into that tab where it has the subscribers, and I kind of like, if I attach it to my TV, I can like hit every single video I want to watch. And I sat there and I watched 89 videos that night. And I started watching that at like, I'll throw out a time, 6 o'clock. I didn't finish watching all that stuff until like 3 in the morning. And that is how genuine and dedicated I am to actually making sure that everything I put out is actually heartfelt and meant something towards everybody that I watch. And you know, you guys might think that I'm crazy as hell, which even myself thinks I'm crazy, but again, at the same time, I was actually trying to catch up because I was like 3 or 4 or 5 days behind, so I had to try to catch up with as many of my peeps as well, as much as I possibly could. So unfortunately, that 'Oh, you're absolutely right, Dre. I swear it does kill, you know, your watch time is because it does. What actually happens is that when they click off your video and go on to somebody else's video, it doesn't actually give you the full view of that video. And what actually happens is that it takes, I believe it's like a minute. The first minute, that's when it actually starts tallying how much of your video that a person is actually watching. So when you go and you watch somebody's video for like half a minute, you don't get credit for any of that watch time. This goes right back to like we were just talking about. 4,000 watch time minutes. That is it hurts us because here we are trying to catch those watch time minutes, and you basically just screwed that person. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but trust me, I've been studying this whole YouTube game for a hot minute. But when you're the first person that a person watches throughout their YouTube sitting, say you're the first one, every video that they watch chronologically afterwards, like say full video, you get credit for the watch time minutes, even though they're watching other people's stuff, because you're the one that got them onto the platform, right? So what hurts is that, like I just said, you were the person that brought them onto it. They watched the 1 to 2 minutes saying, nice job, good job, yada, yada, yada. And then they go on to somebody else's thing and that video gets a full watch. They get basically the watch time that you should have deserved. And I don't think that that is right. Again, I don't control how YouTube works, but that is unfortunately what actually happens. I don't know what just happened, but it just said that my stream was ended or over. Did you guys notice that my stream ended or went over, or am I just losing it? Because my elapsed time is saying 2 minutes or 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm gonna end this at like 9:30, guys. So I appreciate you guys spending this time with me. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are the best. But going back to like I was saying, it said that I was off for a second. Now it's just saying that my thing is unhealthy. So I don't know if I'm lagging right now, if I'm streaming, or if I'm streaming at all. So I'm hoping that you guys will let me know what exactly is happening. Well, yeah, man. Of course, YouTube pays attention to things. Look at what they put as their prerequisites for, you know, being able to start having your things valued again, or to start having monetization again. You have to have 4,000 watch time minutes. So it's not even just about views anymore. It's just watch time minutes. They don't give two. I won't say the word. They don't give two poops about how many views you got. It's about how many views or how much time they spent on that view watching your stuff. So now that just makes the whole I really don't know what's going on. Am I live right now? Am I still streaming? Just before my next stream. I'm gonna totally try to remember this for next time. That oh, so of course now it wants to rework it properly. Great.